this video, we're going to look at how we can order sets of rational numbers in different contexts. In particular, we're going to look at fractions. Rational numbers can include fractions, decimals, or percents, but in this problem, we're only going to focus on ordering fractions. So what is the order of the players' rates from greatest to least? We need to make sense of this question. We're talking about some players' rates, and when we look at our table, we have players' names, so we have 3 different players, and we have 3-point rate. So I guess this is their rate for throwing 3-point shots. And we want to order their rates in order from greatest to least. So when we think about greatest, that's going to be our largest to smallest. So because I have fractions, one of the things we tend to do is try to turn all our fractions into decimals. But the first thing I really want to look at is, what do these denominators look like? Are they friendly? Can we make them have a common denominator? And in this case, since they're all either 5 or 0, ending in 0, we know there's going to be some commonality here. And I think I can make them all be 100. So if I took 13/50ths and I wanted to make it 100, to get from my 50 to my 100, I'd multiply by 2. So I would do the same thing to my numerator, and I'd have 26 hundredths. If I took 7/20ths and made it out of 100, I'd be multiplying 20 times 5. Same at the top, times 5. 7 times 5 is 35, so we have 35 hundredths. And with my last one, 3/5, well, we just did 20 times 5, so that means 5 times 20 must get us to 100, so times 20, and that gives me 60. Now I'm to the point where I can compare them because they're created with common denominators. So these sizes of the pieces of the fractions, or the amounts, are the same size pieces, so they can be compared. So we have 26 hundredths, 35 hundredths, and 60 hundredths. Well, I have more hundredths in 60 hundredths, so that's going to be the greatest one. So 60 hundredths was the same as my 3/5, so that's my largest. 60 hundredths. And then my next largest is 35 hundredths. So we have 35 hundredths, which was the same as my 7/20ths. And then my last one then is 26 hundredths. It's smaller than the prior two. So 26 hundredths was my 13/50ths. Now, what is the order of the players' rates from greatest to least? Did we solve the problem? Largest to smallest. They didn't ask us for the players' names, so we're okay with rates. Here are their rates, so my answer is 3/5, 7/20ths, and 13/50ths.